Jets Fantasy Draft franchise is going to be getting back into this game here against the Ravens. My internet went out, so you're going to have to start this one. Cuspa doing the same. And luckily, it's still raining. Do not ruin that environment. And pass caught out of bounds. So the rain playing a factor already today. Oh, the Lions getting a win would be so huge. Because then we play the Lions. Alright, starting at the 18 this time instead of the 21. Our best play was a 2-yard run. Pass caught, Ethan Otting, and gain of 6. And the handoff inside, following a block, getting outside. If he had hit that cleanly, he probably would have been gone. 13-yard run for Patterson. Open man was Hendricks. He dumps it off to Patterson instead, who makes a move and he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Picks up a extra yard. Down to the 31. Big play for Williams, our #1 wide receiver. And off inside, and Patterson's going to get redirected. Just a gain of 1. Raiders winning, not ideal for us. Blitz sent, pass caught, gain of 1 for Otting. Can't be as confident in field goals in this weather either, but I think we're pretty secure from this range if necessary. Pass over the middle though is caught for a first down inside the 10, down to the 6 is Otting. And a pitch outside, plenty of blockers, but they all kind of get in his way. No gain. And off inside, made a move and juked himself into 2 defenders. Just a gain of 3. It's obviously going to be a pass. Nothing open. Floated actually out of bounds. Why are we challenging that? That man was out of bounds. Field goal unit coming out. That was foolish. I mean, it's really on Otting for keep running when he was wide open, but it is what it is. We strike first with the field goal. See if the defense can hold on.
That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
Hand off inside, and he's going to make some moves. Pick up 5 yards, Hampton. Looks like he had himself a good game last week.
So that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got
There's a route, and their quarterback's going to have first down. Need the Titans to lose that one. As long as we win, of course. Commanders. Coakley with a sack. Loss of 9 on the play.
10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Wide receiver screen set up. Blocks are good, and he broke the tackle of McCune, breaking it down to the 38-yard line. Big play there, 35 yards on the screen to Bell. Pass nearly intercepted by Kenny. He already has 6 on the year.
You look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because...
And more pressure lining up there. Ball jarred free.
And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Blitz sent, picked up well, and they'll have a first down. Larson to the 24. Inside pressure, pass should have been intercepted by Hackett. That rain, though, is killing our hands. Pass outside, caught. First down is Larson again with McCune in coverage. First and goal from the 7. And wide open man over the middle. It's Armstead for the first down. For the touchdown. So the Ravens take the first touchdown, taking the lead here on the 4th drive of the game. And Hicks nearly had a really good return there. Got caught up behind one of his blockers. He could have been gone. Starting here at the 29. Handoff here, stiff arm from Patterson, but he's still not able to get away. Just a 1-yard gain.
Every week, I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the
Handoff inside, and he'll hesitate, move through 2 defenders, and have a first down. Good, strong running from Patterson, even though he doesn't always get the most yardage. He'll get the handoff again, spinning off 1 tackle. He's just going to get 2 this time.
Look at this Baltimore defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now Charles is number 27 in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they
Pass dropped by Williams. Rare drop from him. Colts doing their job, tying things up. Very important play here on this drive. Pass caught over the middle by Hendricks, but he'll be a couple yards short of the first down. The punt team is likely to come out. They will. This is not good. And a botched punt, just going 19 yards. Or 21 maybe. Yeah, 21 yards. Pass caught. Gain of 9. Fakes the handoff, bootleg, and man open, first down. Steele is on a roll now as the quarter comes to a close.
It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
Pass outside is a gain of 4.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with the pass. And
pass over the middle, first down. Oh, I see the difference now. They got the full Raven on their shoulders. Pass outside, jarred free. Good hit there by Williams. I mean, they're nearing field goal range. It's not going to be good if they keep stacking on yards. Subtle there to make a play. Gain of just 2 for Hampton. 3rd down and 8. As Larson has tried to escape himself. So Steele taken down by Coakley, nearly a 2nd sack, but it's going to be right there at the hash marks. Good kicker would make this, but the weather, he made that. His accuracy was not very good. The fact that he made it is insane. I thought the weather would completely cook him. Well, that's unfortunate. So, 7-point lead established for the Ravens. They've scored on back-to-back drives. Montgomery's got to do a bit better. The O-line's got to do a lot better. And off inside, and Patterson's only able to get 3. Pass outside, caught, Spain, 1st down. 5 wide. Had a man open, decided to wait a little longer, pick up 6 yards to Otting. 2 yards short of where our last drive ended. And off inside, Patterson has a lane, he'll be short. Gain of 3. Alright, going 5 wide. Quick pass, caught by Spain. 1st down. And off inside, and Patterson will pick up a gain of 3. And Montgomery's going to take off. He won't slide as he picks up 4 yards. 3rd and 2. Line's got a safety. Handoff inside, and Patterson finds a crease. Down to the 24. Another 1st down. 5 wide coming up here. Open man, caught. 1st down, Hendricks at the 10. No 1st down available. So a 2nd goal to go situation. We'll see if we can punch it in this time. Open hole, and Patterson will be denied at the 1. That blitz did not come through clutch for them. And fakes the handoff, and pass caught for a touchdown. It's Hoover. Oh my. The rookie tight end comes through clutch with a touchdown. Adding to Chip Montgomery's resume. Just wanted 1. And he got it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kicks away.
Browns down 14. That's good for us. Tied ball game. We'll see if we can prevent a 3rd scoring drive in a row. Giants holding on for now. We'll see if they can maintain. Fakes the handoff, and lots of defenders coming through. He's able to pick up 1 yard, though.
And it'll make it a 2nd down.
Coakley, of course, in the area.
Looking to throw. Steele.
Getting a lot of push, but had a wide open Larson down to the 44 for a first down.
Shy of the 45-yard line.
Jets showing blitz are likely to drop out of it. But it's a handoff, so they stay flat, and there we go.
And brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Irons getting in and making a play. I was like, who the heck is this?
Back to throw. Steele.
And pressure coming, still escapes. First down and a lot more.
Slide to a stop. He does it.
Down to the 32. Unless there's a turnover, they will have a third scoring drive in a row. Ah, damn. The Raiders smoked them.
Here on first
Subtle with pressure. Open man is Larson.
That's Larson.
Down to the 9.
Down to the 9. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Handoff inside, and he'll fight. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown.
That is a very unfortunate drive. Way too many big plays given up.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run offense. And
So after a great drive, the Jets are going to tie things up again.
And he'll get it up past
Starting here at the 22, they'll need 77 yards.
out of the backfield as he gears up to go again.
78 yards.
Behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play,
Handoff inside, and he can't make Sellers miss. Gain of 2.
now let's see if they can actually make something happen. Put more
Probably will get one more playoff before the 2-minute warning.
Charles, if they can play complementary football.
Gonna hand it off again. Bad call. Just a gain of 1. Risking a 3 and out now. Ravens gonna use a timeout.
He'll have 2 remaining as we start
Probably a
to
smart
in
move.
this second quarter. To throw on 3rd down.
Screen set up, and the blocks are established. First down, Patterson down to the 36 as we hit the 2-minute warning.
About 11 as that takes us to
So we have 2 minutes, 2 timeouts because we foolishly challenged that touchdown earlier in the game.
36 now. 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
Ravens do get ball at half, so we have to be careful on how we manage this clock because we want to get into the end zone. Gain of 5 for Otting. Fakes the handoff to Patterson, and Otting will have a first down to the 49. 30 seconds already down.
Operating from the gun.
There's not anything there. He's lucky to have gotten that away. There's just a bunch of receivers and linebackers and corners in the middle of the field.
2nd and 10.
They're all just bundled together in a pile.
Back to throw.
And Pascal Otting tearing down the field. First down to the 36. Gotta go quickly. 1 minute remaining. We're gonna have to start using the outside a bit more.
On 1st and 10.
Pass slant, caught, gain of 7. Hendricks slipped.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Just 40 seconds remaining. 29. Oh, we're just letting this clock run, huh?
Looking to throw.
Pass caught, Otting. We're gonna have to use the timeout.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their
Field goal more likely than a touchdown at this point.
just under 30 seconds to go in the
Blitz sent, picked up, pass caught, touchdown Williams.
He's got a Jets
Tied game. As long as we make the extra point.
yards away. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Bills bring it back to 2.
17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Defense is going to have to hold on, though, because they do have good players who've made big plays all day. Obviously, Larson is one of them. Don't want to concede any points here before giving them the ball back. Pressure coming. They're going to dump it short to Braxton. It picks up 5. Hampton. Braxton Hampton, I think his name is. Hand off inside, and he'll only pick up 2. Timeout off the board. Pass floated, first down. Getting out of bounds as well. 10 seconds remaining. They're not moving fast, but they're doing just enough. They could get a big play and get a timeout or get out of bounds after a small play. They're going to have to use the timeout there. Hail Mary time. Going to need the defense to get there quickly. Oh, that's right. Irons is playing because it's not Andrews that's injured. Name escapes me at the moment.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break.
All right. Steve Rogers is injured. Or not Steve. I'm dead. Not Captain America. Yeah. Will Rogers. Will Rogers. Right. I knew it was Andrews. I can't remember now. It was Andrews is hurt. And the tackle here for loss of 1 by Coakley. Big play to get into the backfield early. Pass caught on the... Never mind, he couldn't hang on. Drop there. Can't be happy with himself as he hits the ground there. 3rd down and 11. Colts trying to bring things closer. Pressure inside, then outside. Firing wide open man. 1st down beyond the 50. It's Bell to the 45. It's been our issue this entire time. The D-line is just not getting there fast enough. Allowing Steele to make some plays. Pass wide open, 1st down. Should be inches. Thought we were going to get a 3 and out instead. They are in striking position. Bouncing off his lineman, but the defender, it's Gonzalez, not fast enough to get to him. He'll still have the 1st down. Lions get a field goal to extend their lead, but it won't matter if we don't get a win here. And 3rd quarter is our struggle quarter. Open man, that's a touchdown. Rashawn Armstead. So, touchdown for the Ravens. Again, we're trailing. Defense just not doing enough. Starting this drive at the 25. Williams has 1 touchdown today. Only 2 catches, though. Both are big plays, though. One was a 30-yarder and one was a 29-yard touchdown. And off inside, just a gain of 1 for Patterson. Better than a loss of 1, I guess. And pass going outside, caught by Otting. He'll pick up 5. 3rd and 4 coming up.
And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Montgomery.
Lots of time. Pass caught. 1st down and more. It's Spain getting down to the 47.
Going out of bounds. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's
Browns trying to crawl back into this.
back to throw. Montgomery.
Pass outside. Caught. Williams down to the 25.
25 before it's all said and done.
Another big play for the big receiver.
Throwing on 1st down. Montgomery.
And Patterson will get the catch, but he's going to lose a couple yards.
Down, losing yardage back at the 27.
We obviously want to get into the end zone. Stacked box, not ideal to run against.
To throw on 2nd
Quick
down.
pass, Williams turning it up. He'll be a yard shy of the 1st down.
3rd down.
Gain of 11.
A little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it
Could see a handoff here. We will. And he'll barely get the 1st down, but a 1st down was a 1st down.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. On 1st
Handoff going outside, and that's a wide open lane. Falling into the end zone is Patterson. The safety nearly got this stop, but he spun off and stumbled into the end zone.
to a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll take it up
And down to the 26. So a good return for them.
Set to take the field. And these 2 teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we
Handoff inside, and he'll pick up a gain of 2. Defenders rallying pretty quickly there.
Drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Pass quick, and he'll be taken down, but not before picking up a gain of 3.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Hampton making a big impact in this game so far.
Looking to throw.
Needing 5, going over the middle. It's caught for the 1st down. It's on. Correction, it's Bell. Down to the 45. He got to the opposite 45 in the last drive.
First down.
He's over 100. Handoff inside, spinning off a defender, but Chapman's there to clean it up. Gain of 3.
Attacked and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go.
Buffalo is still down. Play action. Open man is Larson, who's going to get a couple.
So give him 2 yards.
So once again, they get themselves into a 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 5.
5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down.
And open man, and there's the defender Chapman diving out to block that pass. The first time in this half, the punt team is coming out.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
The Jets have an opportunity.
For the sidelines. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the
It is
ground.
critical
One touchdown.
that we get into the end zone on this drive.
Effectively as you've described, that leads
At least
the
get a
drive
field goal,
into the
though.
end zone, and now he's just trying to do it
Pass caught, Otting bouncing off a defender. He'll pick up a gain of 5.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 5.
Handoff inside. Patterson makes a move. He'll have the 1st down.
37. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Handoff inside. Patterson has a big lane, getting outside, and he's down to the 33. Establishing field goal range, but that's a big play there. Haven't seen these big plays in the running game in a while, and especially in this game. They were very rare. That is typically what we're used to seeing. Sellers making a tackle after just a gain of 1. Alright, we haven't passed in a bit. We're going to get one here, I believe. And Otting's going to have the grab, pick up 4. 3rd and 5 coming up.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Blitz sent, gets through. Spain will have a first down. Forward progress.
It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Audible here. We are probably about to hand that off. It's a stacked box, so the audible is probably smart. Montgomery flushed, has a man open. Down to the 1 is Spain. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line to end the quarter. Critical play here. Can we get in the end zone? And off. Touchdown, Patterson. Touchdown number 2 on the day for him. 2nd one in this half. The Jets have established the lead. Can the defense maintain it? This is the first lead we've had since we were up 3-0 after the 2nd drive of the game. Yeah, the Raiders are winning that. Play action. Pressure's coming. He's going down. It's Subtle with a sack. Just a loss of 3 though, so not a devastating sack, and obviously they've gotten out of a 2nd and 19 situation. Pass going outside. It's gonna pick up a gain of 7. And Larson out there. Sure, he's over 100 receiving. Not quite. 3rd and 6. And pressure inside forces a scramble. He's gonna get out to the 42-yard line. No linebacker there to prevent the run. Good job by Steele using his legs to extend the drive. Pass floated outside, caught, 1st down. It's Larson again. Into Jets territory, getting him over 100 on the game. Pressure inside, coming outside now, and wide open, touchdown. It's Armstead. Lots of busted coverage plays for the Ravens today. Jets defense has got to play better. Tied game once again. Luckily, we flipped it on them to where we took the lead. But it can all change on this drive. And Hickman will only get out to the 20. Big game today for Patterson. We'll see if they continue to use him. They won't hear on 1st down. Pressure coming, forces an errant pass. Got an open man on the drag route. 2nd and 10 coming up. Handoff here could be costly, or it could be a big play. Handoff going outside, blocks established, and he'll be a couple yards short of the 1st down. Good call. Run or pass here. We're going to pass, open man, caught for the 1st down. It's Hendricks to the 38. Houston tied with the Giants. Them losing would be huge. Handoff inside, heavy blitz sent. Good call by the defense. Patterson loses a yard there.
This time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here.
So another difficult start to the drive.
Looking to throw.
Going pass, open man is Spain. He'll have the first down, getting beyond the 50.
Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10.
Just have to get into field goal range. Pass caught by Otting, and he'll fight through defenders, picking up 9 to the 39.
Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Good push there from Otting.
2nd and 1.
I'd like to see a handoff to Patterson. Instead, it's a pitch, and I hate that call. Loss of 3 on the play. Sellers with his 16th tackle of the day.
Closer here on 3rd down. A field goal.
I wouldn't say we're quite in field goal range right now. Pass off the mark. He wanted Williams. The punt team might be coming. Field goal unit is out there. This might be bad if we don't make it. He is doinked many from this range. He made it. It slowed a little at the end, but he pushed it through. Cunningham taking the lead. But can the defense hang on?
I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him,
Forcing them to return it. Not a good call for us, though. They'll get out to 38 to start this drive.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And now
3 touchdowns today for Armstead.
still a good amount of time in this
We need to cover him, Larson, and Bell.
could determine the outcome of this ballgame.
Pass incomplete. Intended for Larson.
tight end has become a
2nd and 10. Better than the 2nd and 13 that started their drive last time.
wide receiver in that spot, a running back.
Pass open over the middle. Armstead down short of the first down by inches.
The game. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Delayed handoff will have the first down. Rodgers could not get the stop in time. They are beyond the 50.
3rd and inches.
Half of the quarter left. Handoff inside. Picks up 4.
Middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Handoff inside. Pancakes all over the place. That's going to end up being a touchdown. Never mind. Lucky Hackett caught him from behind.
It's a gain of 35. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way
Oh no, who's covered? Okay. Safety came over. Pressure coming. Oh my. Hackett couldn't hang on.
but it winds up falling incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
That could have saved the game. Instead, we're still holding on.
Back to throw. Steal.
Pass wide open. Touchdown.
Ravens touchdown
Kareem Winslow.
from 10 yards out. And the Ravens have taken a 4th quarter lead.
4 minutes and 18 seconds. Jets need a touchdown to win the game. I really did take the lead because we're going to need to rely on the defense.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And the Jets
The most important offensive drive of this game. Can we get into the end zone?
touchdown, but now
Handoff going outside, and he cuts it back inside, but he's still able to pick up 8 yards.
facing those strong legs on that run, getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
Montgomery looks ready.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Screen failed.
Fires one incomplete.
Yeah, offenses are all
Didn't get through the O-line cleanly. Was not at the spot.
because they understand you can only get to the well so many times in the game.
Audible for Montgomery.
The call.
On 3rd and 2, Montgomery.
Open man. Otting hangs on. First down.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Pressure coming, hit as he throws. 5 wide. Not in a good position right now. We need to get some plays strung together. Otting wide open, and he will fight for the first down to the 49-yard line. Just need 51 more yards to take the lead. Pass going outside. It's incomplete. Hendricks couldn't hang on. Another 2nd and 10 coming up. Would have been 2nd and 5-ish. And Otting hangs on, fights through contact, picks up 8. 3rd and 2. Need 42 more yards. We'll have one more play before the 2-minute warning, likely. Pass outside, dropped. Williams could not hang on. This is the most important play so far this drive. Audible from Montgomery. Dump it off to Patterson. He's got it. First down, 2-minute warning. 39 yards to go. And Montgomery's going to take off. Taken down at the 7-yard gain. A minute and a half left. Pass outside is going to be caught by Williams for a first down. Still need 27 yards, and we are killing the clock right now. We still have 3 timeouts. Off the mark, would have been down inside the 10. That was a critical miss. Has Otting, hit him, only able to pick up 3 though. Getting out of bounds at least, but if we don't have a first down in the next 2 plays, it won't matter. Going 5 wide. Patterson flushed, firing. Gain of 4 for Williams. Another 4th down. Pass outside, dragging the feet is Hendricks down to the 1. First and goal at the 1. We should really be running this right now. Pass caught, touchdown! It's Williams! The Jets have taken the lead. The Ravens will have 36 seconds to get a field goal. This might be going to overtime, or the Jets may have just clutched and got the victory. 3 timeouts for the Ravens, plenty of time with how their offense has been moving. 32 seconds. Can we prevent the big plays?
A little over 30 seconds remaining. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here. Back to throw.
Pressure inside, passes caught, picks up 1 yard. Loss of 6 seconds, 1 timeout off the board.
6 seconds to go in the football game. To throw on 2nd down. Steele.
Pass wide open man. It's Larson into field goal range. The big play was not prevented.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Larson saved the game. Handoff inside, and Coakley gets the tackle after a gain of 2. 1 timeout off the board. We have to worry about a touchdown now with their big playability. The handoff here will pick up 3. They'll let the clock run down and kick their field goal.
Whistles and
a devastating big play that Larson got right there. We have to hope the rain affects this kick, but he's made it from a lot farther. The kick is up, and it is good. Overtime, here we come. I was really hoping we could have gotten out of here with a win before overtime, which we technically can if we return this kick, which we're not going to. Whoever gets ball first is probably winning this game. The Jets have won the toss. Montgomery go down and get a touchdown. This could be huge. We need a touchdown. A field goal probably ends our season. Or, not scoring at all. And that is not a good start. Hickman should have stayed in the end zone. With the Bills' loss, this game becomes ever more important. Audible for Montgomery. Pass caught by Williams. He'll be down after a gain of 4.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down.
Blitz from Sellers. Pass caught by Patterson. Broke a tackle. Falls forward for a first down. I am worried about that Sellers blitz. Every time I see it, it gives me panic. Handoff inside. He ran in the back of a lineman, only able to pick up 3.
First down run, he gets maybe 3. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
This drive is very important. He had Williams. He missed him, threw it straight to Sellers' feet. This play is super important for both teams. If I were the Ravens, I'd blitz. They don't. Pass caught. Going to be short of the first down. Punt team coming out. This game might be over. The Ravens defense came through. Our defense has not performed well today. I'm not anticipating them playing well on this drive. Critical mistake not to have that curl at the sticks. Handoff going inside, and they're already starting with a big play. Gain of 5. They only need about 40 more yards to get into field goal range. Screen caught. Gain of 3. This is the most important play for this defense. Can they get off the field? Not likely, but it is possible. Pass incomplete. Bernie Williams saves the game. The punt team is coming out. It's going to be a shorter field than it was last time. Block set up and return to the yards that we punted from. This is an opportunity. We just need a field goal. We need to string together some big plays. Pass caught. Williams to the 38, gain of 7.
This being their second opportunity in overtime, third overall drive, see if they can settle into a rhythm. And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs.
Play action. Pressure coming. He's not going to get away. Sacked, losing all the yards and then an extra one. That sack was devastating. More pressure. Firing off the mark. Punt team coming back out. We might tie this game, which would be embarrassing. But it really might happen. So another short field coming up for Baltimore. That was embarrassing. We did not rely on Patterson enough in this overtime. Handoff, big hole, picks up 4. Only 3 minutes remain. Unless we get them to go 3 and out here, they will win this game more than likely. Gain of 4. Can we prevent a catch here on 3rd and 3? Pass almost intercepted. Oh my goodness, the number of dropped interceptions in this game. The Giants tie with the Texans. And another long field to go here for the Jets. Can they string together a drive that finally ends this game? Pass, caught, Otting breaks free down to the 48. Now do we hand off the football? 2-minute warning has been reached. We are so close. We're about 15 yards from secure field goal range. Blitz sent. Otting catches this one, picks up 1 yard. And we know they can get a field goal in just 36 seconds, so we need to make sure that this is the final drive of this game. Curl caught by Spain, picks up 7. 3rd down and 2. We will kick from this range. Do we hand it off? I think we do. Patterson fights for the first down to the 40-yard line. We go spam the run here. Timeout off the clock. Hand it off here. If we get about 7 on this run. Hand off inside and he'll have plenty more. Down to the 20. The field goal team is on the field. The kick is up. And it's good. The Jets win it. The Jets finally win the game. It came down to the 2-minute warning of overtime, but they finally get a victory here over the Baltimore Ravens. Oh my goodness. What a game. 419 and 3 touchdowns for Montgomery. 161 and 2 touchdowns for Patterson. Montgomery had 11. 141 for Otting. 105 and 2 touchdowns for Williams. 89 for Spain. 63 for Hendricks. 20 for Patterson. 1 and a touchdown for Hoover. Sack by Suttle, Coakley. No interceptions, even though he dropped like 5. What a game. What a game. I cannot believe that game. That was insane. A classic game right there. It's been a while since we've had a game like that. Elite. Oh my goodness, what a game. Hopefully that helped the morale of the entire team. We know the Bills lost. We can still take this division. We just have to hold on for a couple more games and just keep on pushing through. Obviously, I feel like the Bills have had their bye week, so that's not going to be ideal. They're playing the final division game this week. And the Texans are definitely not 7-4. They're 6-4-1. How are they going to finesse like this? It was literally a tied game. We have moved ourselves back into the playoffs. Maybe it was in overtime when I said that. I don't know. Alright. We have the tiebreaker over the Ravens. That's the only reason we're currently in the playoffs. So the Steelers, Bills, Texans, and Raiders are all running their divisions. Jags. Oh, wait a minute. We would be the Ravens are in the playoffs as 7 seed. Alright, but we are going to end this one here. Hoot at all you Bengals fans out there. I'll see you in the next one.